Hi, I'm Corolla, and on Instagram I'm at From Corolla. In this video, I wanted to do a quick flip through of my new passion planner, which I've set up as a reading tracker. And I got the idea to use it as a reading tracker from my friend Yusha, who is Create with Yusha on Instagram. And I love her spreads in her passion planner where she tracks the number of pages she read every day and some thoughts around it and the books that she reads through each month. And so I thought I would set that up as well. I've been reading the Outlander series, which, if you're familiar with them, there's a lot of books in the series and a lot of pages in each book. And so I thought it would be helpful if I could track how many pages I'm reading and what the storyline is, just in case I don't read for a little bit and then I jump back in. I just want to know where I'm at in each book. And as a disclosure, I was gifted this passion planner. I am an ambassador for a passion planner at the time of this filming. If you want to have a passion planner or any accessories, you can use my code, which I'll include in the description below, and that will save you 10%. So I'll also talk about Archer and Olive products and Tombow products, and also as a disclosure, I'm an affiliate for Archer and Olive and a Tombow ambassador. And all of the codes, if you want to save some money, can be found in the description. So I'm going to do a quick flip through. This is the small, so A5 undated weekly passion planner. And I still want to set up my passion roadmap, which is included in the front of the book, and it just sort of outlines in different increments what your goals are. And so I kind of want to put in my reading goals at some point. I've been using this reading tracker for a couple weeks now. So I started as of August. And in the monthly view, I just put in when I start and finish a book and some highlights, some top level highlights of the book. So that's what I'll do with all of the monthly views. And then in the weekly pages, this one is a Sunday start. You can also get a Monday start, but I did start as of August, and at the top I just put in the number of pages I read every day, and I have signifiers for each day where I put in what page I started and finished, and then some quick notes about what the storyline was or some thoughts that came to my head. And so I've been doing that for each week. And since I don't need the timestamp column, which I'll show you on a blank page, it's just, each day what you're doing. I don't really need to track what time I'm reading a book. So I've been covering up the timestamp columns using Archer and Olive acrylographs. And I keep them in this box, and I just pick out a color that I like for each week. And if you're not familiar with acrylographs, they're basically acrylic paint pens from Archer and Olive. And you can get them in 3mm or 0.7mm. And I just use them to color in the timestamp column. That way I don't really need to worry about the time, and also gives it a bit of color to the page. And then to take the notes, I use Tombow Twin Tones. And I have these two sets of colors, the pastels and the brights. I love the different colors that you can get and the shades. I'll just show you what a twin tone is. So it's a dual tip pen. So on one side you get like a fine liner, and on the other side you get a marker tip. And so I just choose whatever color for the week, and I keep it with my book, and I just use it to write down my notes. So it gives it a bit of color and some fun. And in this space of infinite possibility, in this week, I actually wrote down a quote that I really liked. And so I'll include that in my book notes or book review when I'm done the book. And it's a great way of flipping back and quickly seeing what stood out in my mind. So when I do write my book review, I can see what, struck me and what I thought about about the book that I read. So In this week, I read another book, Dare to Sketch, and it was a quick book, and I just wrote down quickly some notes and tips so I can take a look back on that. Now, you can use any notebook to track your reading habit. I decided to use a planner because I actually, sometimes when I'm reading a book, I think of these random things to do, and because my mind is always working, I kind of need a place to write down some random thoughts that come to my head. And so I actually like this little section for personal to-do list and work to-do list. So while I'm reading, if I think of something that I need to get done, then this is sort of the perfect place to write it down quickly and then transfer it to my bullet journal later. And then the back pages come with a section of blank pages as well as dot grid pages. So I'm using the blank pages just to test, like for a pen test and just random things. And the dot grid pages I'm using to note down the total number of pages when I started and finished a book, and I'll note down some notes about the book. So when I do a book review or book notes when I'm done a book, I can use these notes as reference. So that's how I'm using the back pages. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And again, check out Create with Yusha on Instagram. She has great spreads and she shows how she reads it for, how she uses the Passion Planner for reading. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions. And if you want to pick up a Passion Planner, I have a code that you can save 10%. They are releasing their 2023 lineup at the end of August, so you have plenty of time to figure out if you want to include a Passion Planner in your lineup. I'll see you in the next video. I'm Corolla, and on Instagram, I'm @FromCorolla. Bye!